Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about exponential regressions, which you should know is the formula y equals a times b to the x power. But what I really want to teach you with this video is how to put it into your calculator. So if you look at your note sheet there, you've got 4 questions on it. And the first one asks you from your little graph, what is the independent and the dependent variable? So keeping in mind that your independent variable always comes on your x-axis. Your x-axis is your time in seconds. So your independent variable in this case is time. And in most cases, when you have time as one of your variables, it's going to be independent. And that leaves your dependent variable to be your sound intensity. Okay, sound intensity is measured in PSI, which is pounds per square inch. Okay, so then it asks you to get some points on there, and you really can't get some points on there without plotting it. And a exponential regression graph would look like this. And it's talking about a bell in this case. And keep in mind, when you ring a bell, it's going to be loudest at first, and then the sound is kind of going to dwindle out. So that's why your graph would look like this, and any exponential regression graph is going to look like this. So if you're over at 4, and I kind of drew mine off just a little bit, we'll redraw it to make it better. If you're over at 4, your sound intensity is up around 40. So that would make one ordered pair be 4, 40. And then when you're out here at 7, your sound intensity is here at 4.7. So that makes it this your second ordered pair. Okay, so to get your equation, your exponential regression equation, you want to put it in your calculator. So to put it in your calculator, you want to click on Stat. It says list above it. It says Stat. And then when you go to Stat, you can list your x and y values. So your 2x values, and you only need a couple. You can put 4 and 7. And then 40 and 4.7 as your y values. And then click Stat again, scroll over to the Calc menu, and go down to 0. When you hit 0, it says exponential regression. And when you get exponential regression, go ahead and hit enter again, and it's going to give you the exponential regression equation for these ordered pairs. And in this case, it tells you 6.95 times 0.4898 to the x power. 6.95, of course, is our initial starting point. So this would be your equation, and notice it is in the a times b to the x format. Now, number 4 on your paper asks you to just draw a graph of what an exponential regression looks like. It's going to look like this, and if this is your starting point, of course it's not on your paper, but you've gotten it from your equation, so you know this up here would be 695, and you kind of scroll down. And then the last question in your notes is, what is your initial point? 695, and remember we get that from our exponential regression equation, and it's the a value. And that's how you graph an exponential regression equation.